Hey folks, it's been a little bit since I've done a favorites. It's been a little bit since I've uploaded a video, to be honest. I haven't uploaded in a couple of weeks, but August has been a whirlwind so far. This whole summer kind of has been, honestly. If you can hear a little bit in my voice, I have been outside exerting myself a bit more, so I'm fine. It's just I've been singing along to things. But we will talk about that a little bit later. But today we're going to talk about some of my favorite things from the last little bit. I have some makeup, I have some music, I have some anime to talk about, some hair products. Let's actually start with hair because I have one product particularly that I would like to talk about. This is actually something that I've used before that I haven't bought in a few years, and I don't know why I stopped buying it, but it is the Triple Sec Dry Bar 3-in-1 finishing spray, which is like a texturizer, volume, and body, and it has a bit of a same effect as some dry shampoo. And this is why my hair, while it's a little bit, I don't know, it's extra mullety today. I wash my hair Sunday night, and it is Thursday night right now, and this and then the dry shampoo I have is the reason why my hair looks like this. It feels like I need to wash it. I'm gonna wash my hair after this, but I love this stuff. I did buy another new hair product too, but I haven't used it enough to like really have an opinion on it. I bought the Verb hair powder for like texturizing because I wanted to try some other texturizing products because my hair is shorter now. It has a lot more like layers and body and texture built into it, and I'm like, oh, I can actually like do different things with my hair. What? Because my hair has been like the same for so long that now I'm like, oh, I can do fun things with it. Fun. Cool. But yeah, Triple Sec from Dry Bar. So good. So good. Let me know if there's any like hair product, because I kind of want to get something like, I like my kind of leave-in conditioner finishing creams, but I kind of want to try something that's like maybe not quite a pomade, but kind of something to give like extra chunk. I don't know. I haven't used stuff for short hair in a while. And granted, my hair is not like short. This hair up here is shorter. So I want to do some things with it. So let me know if you've tried any like pomade or like waxy things that would work for my hair. Skincare. Next is the CosRx Snail Mucin Power Essence, and this is pretty nice. I like it. I've been using this as kind of a serum because I don't have an additional serum that I'm using right now. I think I just kind of have forgotten. A lot of times when I do my skincare, I'm doing it at my desk in the morning once I get to work because I am too lazy to do it before I leave. I like this so far. It's 100 milliliters. It's a big bottle too.
And then
one thing that I used more than I've probably used in a while this last weekend is the Biossance Squalene and Zinc Sheer Mineral Sunscreen. And this is a facial sunscreen. I used a little bit of my hands because I had forgotten to bring my body sunscreen when I was at this outdoor festival last weekend. I wore this on my face every day and I did not get sunburned, and it didn't break me out. It sat well underneath whatever makeup I was wearing, which wasn't a lot, but it sat really well underneath it. It wasn't too like oily feeling, but it also didn't feel like thick and kind of dry, because you know sometimes the ones that have zinc in there, they just feel really like kind of pasty and like kind of powdery pasty. This didn't feel like that. It's a really nice, it's a sheer mineral sunscreen, and I cannot speak to it leaving a white cast if you are darker than me. I do not know, but it's not something that I have to deal with very much because I am very pale, and any sort of white cast just blends into my skin anyway, so it's not necessarily something that I need to worry about, but I would definitely check and see if there's any other people who have used this who are darker than me, if they recommend this or not, because I cannot use chemical sunscreens, and finding mineral sunscreens is very hard that are actually like good and don't feel gross on the skin and don't leave a really thick kind of film on the skin. So I like this one a lot. I'm really pleased with it. I've been really pleased with everything I've tried from Biossance, to be honest, so I like it. It's SPF 30, by the way. It has like a sunscreeny smell, but it's a different kind of sunscreen. Like, it doesn't smell like coconut or that other kind of very specific kind of sunscreen smell. It just smells like zinc. And then a couple of new makeup products. I finally indulged in trying out About Face, which is Halsey's makeup brand. One, because I had an Ulta gift card to use, and I'd been wanting some orange lipstick, and they had it. And I'm also wearing actually one of their crayons. This is in the shade, what is it? Acidic. It's like a chartreuse kind of citron kind of color, which I really like. When I bought these, I was like, ooh, very like Nickelodeon, and right now I'm not feeling very like pleased with Nickelodeon in general, but the colors are still fun. But I love the packaging and all of their stuff. Like, this is so compact and cute, and I think it's different. I think it feels really nice. It has that kind of matte finish on it, but it's not sticky. Because you know, sometimes like NARS, their stuff has that kind of matte rubberized. This is not rubberized, it's just matte. Like, it's a nice tap, good tap. And I like that the lid matches the color. It's cute. I like the stuff so far. I'll probably maybe get some more later, but I wanted to try out a couple of these things first because I didn't know how it was going to work. I didn't know how much I was going to like it, but so far I like it a lot. And the crayon's really easy to use. It doesn't crease really bad. I put on a sparkly eyeshadow on top of it because I wanted to use even more shimmer, but I like it so far. I'll probably get, I think I kind of want to get like the light baby blue, like the powder blue. I feel like that might be fun. I don't know. This was a little bit of a safer bet for the first try because it has like a shimmer to it, so it wasn't gonna look like it's chalky or gross. So I like these so far. Halsey, I know she just started another brand too, which I think is a little bit odd, but you know, she has a drugstore brand and then a higher end brand. Like, I mean, I guess it just seemed a little bit weird to happen like right out of the gate. Hi.
You know what else is a favorite of yours?
You.
My new glasses from Warby Parker.
This video isn't sponsored, by the way.
Love you.
I love you too. Wait, are you wearing Star Wars pants and a Star Wars sweatshirt?
Yes. Yes.
Ah. He's ridiculous. But yeah, it's interesting that Halsey started a couple brands. Like, About Face isn't even that old, and then she started another brand that's drugstore, which, like, I guess, I don't know. Like, I really do like what they did with About Face, so I'll be interested to see, like, what they keep going with. Because of all of the, like, celebrity-owned brands, this is the one that kind of spoke to me the most as far as just, like, branding, marketing, design, aesthetic, colors, like... Most of the time, celebrity-owned brands are really boring for me. I'm usually a bit more interested in like musician-owned brands, which is why I was so mad when House Labs initially was like underneath Amazon. But they did recently not do that anymore, and I think they're at Sephora now. Next, a couple of pairs of earrings. The earrings that I'm wearing right now, and then these. I think I wore these maybe in my last video or the video before. They're from Sleepy Mountain, based out of Seattle here. I have a handful of Sleepy Mountain earrings. I'm trying to remember what my other ones are. I have a few, but these ones I just got. I've gotten them as gifts for people. They have a lot of really cute they have like enamel earrings, they have acrylic earrings. The ones that I have, I think, are all acrylic. I don't know if I have any clay ones. I'm just like looking at my earring shelf. I'm like, do I have any clay ones? I don't know. Oh no, I think they're all acrylic. Yeah, I have a pair of like iridescent ghosties and then like hands with fingernails. And these ones I thought were really, really cute, very like Y2K kind of vibes. And I felt like it was a good compliment to my hair color now. Like I feel like if I would have worn these when I had pink and purple hair, it would have just like blended in. But now that it's like a good contrast to like acid green, I like it. Just these three colors together, like orange, green, and periwinkle, so good. Things, what else? TV things. Josh and I have been binging My Hero Academia, and it's so fun. We have been binging through all of the seasons. We're literally almost done with season 5 already. It is funny, though, that it's been on longer technically than Black Clover, but it has like 50 less episodes. But it does have 3 movies. We watched 2 of them so far, and they were both very good. I was surprised at how much I enjoyed this. For some reason, I thought it was going to be like insufferable because that's how the fandom is at times. Because sometimes I am on anime Twitter. At times it's unhinged. but I've been really enjoying it. Like, it's really cute. Like, Deku is a whole cinnamon roll. Shoto's a cinnamon roll. I don't know why. I mean, like, Bakugo is everybody's toxic fave, but it's just kind of funny how, like, the bad boy in those shows gets so much, like, thirsty teenage girls. It's like, guys, calm down. Calm down. Anyway, I like the found family aspect of it. I love Mr. Aizawa. Aizawa's great. I like the friendships, the bonds, the wanting to be the best. It's just so dang cute, and like the animation is good. The fights are real good. The fights are really sick. I will say the fights are dope. The fights are so good. It's good fights. I like action shows sometimes. I like it. I'm a 33-year-old woman who's watching shonen anime about superheroes. Like, it's feel good, okay? There hasn't been anything in this show that's been as emotionally damaging as some of the other things in the other animes I've seen. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. So yeah, that's been like the only anime that we've been watching for the most part. And we watched the movies, 2 of the movies so far. Yeah, that's mostly what we've been watching. Music things. I have things to talk about. Oh my god. So last month, towards the end of the month, I went to Timberfest, which is an outdoor like campground music festival. The number of people that go is like very few for like how big it is, like in space. So it's very open. It's very like family friendly and just wonderful times and very safe. Like, I know the people who run it, and it's just a good time, and I was really happy to be able to support them and to go to that and feel like myself for like the first time in a long time, because they haven't been able to have a Timberfest since 2019. They didn't have one in 2020, they didn't have one in 2021, and the fact that they were able to make it happen and make it as like cool and calm and safe for everybody this year was just magical. And last weekend, I got to go to another outdoor festival. And for me, going indoors to things, I get nervous about, even if I am wearing a mask, which I am doing regardless if it's indoor or outdoor. Day in, day out fest last weekend at Fisher Pavilion at the Seattle Center, where they used to have Bumbershoot, was so fucking cool. Friday night, MITSKI and Muna headlined, and they were both so amazing. Like, Muna I had never seen before. I'd heard a couple of their songs, but they were a surprise favorite from the whole weekend. They were so much fun. They were so energetic, and it was just the happiest way to kind of kick off the weekend, because there were some other artists that were playing earlier in the day, but they were like the first of the headliners of that night, basically. Muna was fantastic. MITSKI was so good. Oh my god, MITSKI was so good, and I'll have pictures floating around here too. I've never gotten to see her play, and the fact that I did at this setting was just so cool, because like, it was interesting how they kind of separated the days, because this was put on by the same people who do Capitol Hill Block Party, which was a few weeks ago. I did not go. I didn't really want to. The lineup was absolute crap, in my opinion, and also I felt very old the last time I was at Block Party in 2018. I think it was 2018 or 2019. I don't fucking know. The last time I was at Block Party, I was miserable. And I was like, I don't want to do this again, because unless there's a band that's headlining that's like a favorite of mine, I'm not going to do it, because all the local bands that I would like to see, I like seeing at other venues that are like not shoved in a few city block radius, where everybody is standing outside because they want to see Diplo. Like, I don't want to do that. And when they announced Day In, Day Out after Block Party, I was like, because this year's Block Party lineup was so electronic and pop focused and so not my thing. It leaned much younger. It leaned much more like late teens, early 20-somethings type of vibes, and not my thing. When they announced this one, it was like, oh, here's all the indie rock and the dad rock for you millennials who don't want to go to Block Party. That's basically what it felt like. They're like, we know you're getting old, and we know you're too tired, and Block Party is just too much for you. I know you got kids to go home to, metaphorically speaking, or you're just tired and you want to go home. You can't handle that amount of crowd. Here's the National. It was all femme headliners, like Soccer Mommy, who was supposed to play, Hollis, who played, who was great, who's a local here. I can't remember who played earlier in the day, but Muna, like, they're a trio, and then MITSKI, and it was just so well curated. And then the next day, it was Mac DeMarco headlining Turnstile, which is like hardcore punk, which like they were really good, but I needed to get out of the pit very quickly because I was like, oh fuck, it's a mosh pit. I need to get my camera out of here. They were really good. And then they had, who else even played that day? I'm trying to remember. Cherry Glazer played that day. Saturday was much more like kind of like stoner college radio type vibes. And then Sunday, which was Japanese Breakfast, Hooray for the Riff Raff, Animal Collective, Japanese Breakfast, and the National. And I was like, oh, so the day before was like the stoner college radio, and this is all of their parents' music. I would say Japanese Breakfast is like the one outlier in that, where like the crowd is a bit more diverse. It's like young people, older people. But like, I've been seeing the National since 2010. And so like, it just, the days were curated so well. And then Sunday was a trip because everybody who was playing that day, who I saw, I had seen at Sasquatch before. Animal Collective I saw in 2009, the very first time that I went with Libby. It was Kings of Leon, the Decemberists, Animal Collective, Bon Iver, Yeah Yeah Yeahs. I don't remember who else played that day, but it was a lot of, it was very 2009. It was right around when Merriweather Post Pavilion came out. So it was really cool because they started with a song from Merriweather Post Pavilion on Sunday, and I was like, whoa, I remember this song. And then Hooray for the Riff Raff, I saw it the last Sasquatch in 2018, and the National, I saw it the last Sasquatch in 2018, and Japanese Breakfast, I saw it the last Sasquatch. And I started crying in the crowd for the National, by the way, multiple times. I'm just like standing there with my fucking fringe mask with my camera just like sitting in my shoulder, like in the crook of my neck, and I'm just like sobbing. I was remembering the first time I photographed Sasquatch, which was 2010, when the National played, Vampire Weekend played, Kid Cudi, They Might Be Giants, OK Go, Passion Pit that year too, Dirty Projectors. It was a ton of people. Fucking Portugal the Man, Mountain Goats. 2010 was a long time ago, but that was the first time I ever photographed Sasquatch. I brought my camera in, I got to take pictures, and that was the first time I'd seen the National. And they played some of the same songs on Sunday that they played then. And then the fact that they played at the very last Sasquatch at the same time, I was just having all these like flashbacks, and all of this just like emotion just hit me like a ton of bricks because I did that festival on Sunday. A few weeks ago in July, I did Timberfest. And then a few weeks before then, Libby and I went to a street festival in West Seattle. That was outdoors again. Everything I've done this summer has been outdoors. And then back in May was Fisherman's Village Festival, which is up in Everett, and it's, again, a street festival outside. It was just, the only thing I have left that I want to do this summer as far as shows go, Phoebe Bridgers is playing at Marymore next week. And I need to request a photo pass because I forgot to do that. And Marymore, again, is an outdoor park. It's open, it's beautiful, it's airy, and I need to see Phoebe Bridgers. Punisher, I know the end. It came out in 2020, 2 years ago. I literally said, I was like, once Phoebe Bridgers goes on tour and I get a chance to see her, I was like, I need to see that song live. Like, I have to. That's the only thing that I have left that I have planned for the summer. And I'll be good until fucking winter at that point. Most of the time when I'm doing when I'm going to smaller shows, it's no different than like hanging out with a group of friends because I know everybody playing and I know the people who put it on. Those are the times when I felt like comfortable, but most of the time I'm still very careful and like wary about going to things. Like, I'm not going out to things every weekend like I used to, which feels weird still because it was my normal for so long. And so being able to do just a fraction of that this summer outside when it's nice out, where I can feel safer. It has been funny though, because I've run into a couple people who I haven't seen in a few years since I got my new hair, and like, I'll say hello with my mask on and they don't know it's me. Because my hair is so different. And then I pull it down just a little bit and they're like, oh my God, Abby. It's like, yeah, it's me. Hello. But that happened at the festival last weekend, and it was awesome. But yeah, just that was so needed. It felt like Sasquatch, like a little Sasquatch. It was so needed. Like, just being able to be outside in a setting that like that I haven't been able to be in a few years. That's why I just started fucking bawling, just sobbing. I lost it. It was like 2.5 years worth of bottled up shit that I was able to just like feel all of it all at one time and then just like forget about everything for like an hour and a half. You know, I didn't mean to get like super sappy at the end of this, but like that's where I've been this summer, and that's why I've been a little bit less regular with uploads, and it's been really warm. So like just sitting in one place and filming and editing is not always like the most comfortable when it's really hot. I'm still streaming regularly, by the way. Twitch is also a favorite. Hanging out with people on Twitch, streaming, playing The Sims, building random ass houses. So that's a thing that I've been really enjoying. For today's song of the day, let's see. Let's have today's song of the day, What I Want from Muna. That was a song that they started their set with, and they were so much fun. I swear I'd heard one of their songs in something before, but I couldn't pinpoint where it was from, because I knew the song, I Know a Place. Like, I knew that song, but I just didn't know where I'd heard it, because, like, I knew the name, and I was like, I don't think I ever listened to the entire album, so I'm kind of confused of where I remember this from, but What I Want off of Muna's new record is your song of the day. It's really good. I like it. It's fun. It's cool. Anyway, if you would like to follow me on any of my other social media, my Instagram and my Twitter are both Abers07, and then my Twitch and my TikTok are Abers without the 07. So if you want to follow me there, that'd be a cool time. Watch me on Twitch tonight and tomorrow. I'll be doing stuff in The Sims. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good weekend. Drink some water, get some sleep, and I will see you all in my next video.